able to. All right, so yeah. So the check-in code is 4378 for today. I think you still have about 4 or 5 minutes remaining, so we should be good with it. This is the first method we're going to teach today for the conceptual estimating. So as we already did the weight unit method, we did the unit cost adjustment, we did the combined location size and the time adjustment, right? And this is the first method. And after this one, you should be very strong to take in the midterm, right? But we not do midterm until we're starting with the lab. So the midterm will include some of our lab sections. So so this method we call is comparable facility estimates. So that means we have some previous information available as well because we need to compare with it. Okay. So it's quite simple. The equation is quite simple, but we want to explain one by one. So we are using a simple equation derived from the history data to estimate the new facility cost, right? So we have the CP, which is the total cost of a proposed facility, right? You have a project you're going to propose. So this CP is the proposed one. And then you have the cost for the existing or the similar existing facility, which is CE. So you have it here. Then you have the capacity or the size of your proposed facility. So we call this one as SP. So the size or the capacity of a proposed project, we call SP. Okay, and then we have SE. SE is the size, or IE is a volume that a volume unit, right? Or you can is an area unit. Either can be the also can be the room unit, right? How many room, how many hospital beds you have, right? So area or the capacity of a similar facility. So this is SE. So then we have a expanded number, which is N. So this N here is not the year difference. So this N here is expanded data, right? So then you have the expanded the N here for the, so this number is 1 larger than 0 but less than 1. So there is a mistake over here, is because this one is converted from the PowerPoint, the Microsoft PowerPoint to the PDF. When I input in the subject good notes, it has issue here. So this number should be N power instead of times with N. Does that make sense? So this should be an N power here. So if you have a chance, you access to the lecture notes, and you will see this is an N power. We can go back to the lecture notes, see what is it look like, right? So so we're going to the course content for this one, CM350H, and this one is in our lecture notes. And we're still in this estimating process modular, and we are in the second one for the conceptual estimates, right? And we're moving to the last page here. This still runs, so maybe better we download this one. Let me see if I can get this one into the. Yeah, so just make sure here. So this one is N is N power is not times with N, okay? So if you have a chance, you can download the lecture notes from the Blackboard, and you will see the the correct equation is SP divided by IC, and the two blocks enclose this M power. Okay, so let's go back to here. So make sure you fix here if you with a PDF, right? So if you with a PDF, make sure you fix this one. So so I'm just using color here to cover it. It won't give me a white color here. Okay, so this is M power. So so have you copied down this one, or you have access to the PowerPoint, and then we'll move into our lecture, our case study in this lecture notes. Okay, so let's move into the case study. So I will write down this equation again. CP is equal to CE times with SP divided SE and M power here. So so you have this one. So this is one kind of the equation we have. We were using those numbers here. First, we have the two previous project, right? We have two previous projects. The challenge here is the N is equal to what? It does not given to you, right? So that is the challenging part. So first we need to find the N. And then the second step is use this N and the equation to find the cost for your proposed project, right? So this is a two-step sense. So we're teaching this one to give you a more comprehensive understanding what is the N and how to determine the N, and this N will be within the value from 0 to 1, right? But when you're doing the exam, assignment, and quiz, the N will be given to you. It depends. So usually given the N to you and usually directly solve the question with the equation. But if you are not doing well with this one, in assignment and quiz, I probably will challenge you again in the exam. I'll ask you to solve this N first. Okay, let's take a look how we do this. So get a one page here. So first we understanding this equation CP is equal to C of existing projects and S of the P divided by S of the E. And M power here. So this is our general equation. So we have two projects here. So we have a table here giving you two projects. So the first one is, this is its capacity, right? All its errors. So one is 1,200, one is 3,000. And then the cost for the project one is 40,200 and one is 85,200, right? So for giving this information, can we do this? So we treat this one as CP and treat this one as CE. And this is your size of your existing, and that is size of your proposed. Can we do this? Yeah, so if we can do this, then we can put in the number in and we will get 85,200, right? Is equal to 40,200 and 300 divided by 1,200 and M power here. Does that make sense? So we just put in the information in this equation, right? And then with this information, and we are able to have, so both sides divided by this 4,200, right? And then you will get a 3,000 divided by 1,2 M power here. How to find the N? N is equal to what? Anyone know how to do this? Anyone know how to do this? So with those information, how to get N? Here N is in the power, okay? A is in the power. So how we do this? So we need to use something called a log, right? Okay, so this n is equal to log AB. And the A is equal to 3,000 divided by 2,000. And the B is equal to, okay, so this log AB is different to this. It's not equal to the log B. And is not equal to this line B. Okay, so in this case, here A is equal to 10. And in this case, here A is equal to E. Okay, if you have the log here, this is the standard deviation. It's 10 as a base. And this is the E deviation as E as a base. So E is equal to 27 something, right? So in our case, we're not using those. So you don't need to write down those. I just want you to know. Our case is this. General condition about the log is equal to AB. So now we're putting this in. So how many of you have calculators? Yeah, try to use your calculators and figure out if you have those function in your calculator. I'll give you 5 minutes to try to find this one. Yeah, find it in your calculator and try to see if you can solve the number. Give me the n. Yeah, you're right. What's number you get? 81975, right? Is that correct? Okay. Mm-hmm. No, yours is 10 base. Yours is 10 base. Yours is not calculator. Go the pro. You should go pro. Go pro or charge your money. Okay, yeah. So if you don't have a calculator can help you do this, you can use in the Excel to do it, right? So you are typing those into the Excel. LOG and the block This is your B and the A. And the A here is a base. So basically in our case is equal to log block 85200 divided by 40200 and so if you don't have a calculator, please try those green one using the Excel. It will give you the same results. Mm-hmm. Yeah, try with the Excel. Yeah. You don't need the comma. The comma is just like, this is a text. You just put in equal log. It's not working. Interesting. Okay, so that is Excel. I probably need to sign in. Let me see. Okay. So that is I'm going to type in here is whatever equal log. And if you see log, it will be pumped up to two different ones. So one is log, and this one is the base you can specify your base. And another one is log 10, and then the base is already being specified as 10. So we are using log only, okay? log, and you give a block here. So you can check what is log means, right? So that is the first you type in variable is your numbers, which is your B. And the second you're typing is the base. The base is your A, right? So you can specify for both. So we will type in the block here. And then make sure you have two blocks here because we want to specify it, right? So in the first base, in the first number here, we are typing the volume, right? So tell me the number. I don't have access to it. No, that is a base. The base is putting the second one. The first one is the cost. 85,200 divided by 40,200, right? And the second number you type in is the size, which is 3,000 divided by 1,200, right? And then you are getting the same number. Does that make sense? Any help needed here? Please let me know. It's already showing the corner. Yeah. So if you want to keep 4 decimal place, you can add in the round sign here, ROUND. And then you put in 4 decimals here. Right. So yeah, it's on the corner. Yeah, you're right. If you have this calculator, you can do like this. I'm still a little off though. Okay. So you need to put in an equal sign before this log, otherwise will not return the result to you. Equal, and then another block here, because you need to close it, right? Mm-hmm. So
I'll put another parentheses.
Yes. Okay, you got it.
So I got to put equal and 2 parentheses.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Extra 4 in there.
I put the extra 4 because I want to round it to 4 decimal place. See, the beginning I have the rounds.
So say that's 8.9. This is 8.5. Would you take out?
Okay. What's the issue with yours? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I see. The issue with yours is.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. 8,500 divided by 4,200. So show me how do you do it. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So you should have a block for this one as well. Yeah.
Parentheses?
Yeah, the parentheses for this. No, go back. Go back.
And then put parentheses?
No. Go back. Braces. Yes. And do the divided by. Yeah. And then braces. 3,000 divided by 2 braces. Yes. And equal. Interesting.
When I just did it regular, it works.
It's interesting. So go to the math. How you get it?
So for the log,
yeah,
it's right here.
No, this log is based on 10 base. You need to get in the extra function. Yeah. Yeah, there will be an extra function. I think is in the math, right? So. Yeah. Yours is different too. Yeah, you can try to using Excel do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one, this log is 10 base. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get it?
Like it says, like.
Oh no. Okay, so you missed a round before this one out. After this equal. Yeah. So everything is a comma. You want to give a result. You need to put each side. Yes, right. Yes. Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can add the round before the 2 things. Yeah. Any help you need? You good? All right, so if you are good with this one, we return back to the question and we will try to keep solve it, okay? All right, so come to here, we already solved this question. And make sure you are using 4 decimal place is fine, 0.8198, okay? So the n is equal to this. So we come back to see the problem statement. We get n here is equal to 0.8198. And we were using the following history data to estimate electronic cost for a new facility of 2,000 square feet, right? So in this case, we understanding this 2,000 square feet is our S for your proposed, right? And then we understanding the cost for this one, we're going to find is the cost for your proposed, right? Does that make sense? So now we need to determine which is cost for existing, because in the equation, we are going to using the cost of existing and the cost for size for existing, and also the n we already found it, right? And we know this SP. So we already know this. We're going to determine what is our SCE, cost for E, and the size for E, right? So which one we are using as cost for E and size for E? Give me some trying here. Which one? We have E and the 2. Which one I will use? We are using 2. We are using second one, or we are using the first one. So think about this one, which one we are using. So previously we trying to find the n, we're using this as SE and the CE, right? The first one is SE and the CE. And we're using the first project we have in the table to find the SE and the CE. And then we were using this one again, because when we try to calculate the n, we're using it as a base. And then we were using this one as a base again. So we still compare to the same one. Does that make sense? We always compare to the same one. So we're using the previous project 1 to find the n, and in the same time, we are using the project 1 again to find our proposed cost for those 2,000 things, right? So this still is your SE and the CE, right? And then you can easily get in your project cost is equal to this 40,200 times with the size. Your proposed size is 200 and divided by this 120. Sorry, this 200 and the n here, you put the n here. And give me the answer for this one. So this n is coming from here. Okay. What is the number here? You get the same number with me? And then you can round up it to 61108, right? So I give you 2 minutes to writing down this one, and then I will switch to the Excel and tell you how to use it. Say again. You get a different number? What number you have? That should be wrong. Your results will be between those two. You are between this 40 and this 30 and this 85. Should be in the middle because your size is here. Does that make sense? Because your size is 2000, which is between those two, and then your cost will be between these two. Josh, question? Yes. 161107 and run up to 161108. You get it? Put in here. And this n is here. This is n is a power, right? $2,000 over 1,200. The 2,000 is come from here. Yep. You get it? No.
I got a different number this time.
Okay, so okay, let's clean everything because the end is always referred to the last number you have to result. Clean everything. Yeah, put the 40200 and times with the brace 200 sorry 2000 divided by yes, and then we use some power and put in the 0. No, let's put it 9.19. Why is 198? It's 8198. You put is wrong number. Yeah. 8.1. No, 0.8198. Oh. It's 0.8198. What did? Because your n is when you calculate n should be less than 1. If you have this wrong, it's because your n is yeah. You got it. Yes. So good. We switch to the Excel and how to use the Excel to do it. Okay. So so we have this number as here. We know this is your n, lowercase n, and then we were using the information here that is equal to the cost of your proposal. CP is equal to cost of your exiting. So as we agreed, the exiting will be still using the project 1, which is 14,200, right? 40,200 times with your S proposed divided by S exiting, right? Using the n as a power. So we have the 2,000 divided by 1,200, and our power in Excel is this one, right? So you are using shift and number 6. You will get this one, and I will directly using this number, right? So that is my F9. So this is my number looks like. And if I want to give me a integer number, and then we can adjust it to 1 and 0 decimal place. So we get this one. So you can take a look at this one, right? This is how we use the Excel to get in the calculations for this one. is contain the two. So one is using the Excel to directly using the equation to getting the result for the cost. One is using Excel to finding the number of the n, right? So let me copy this one. And then you can see that is the two equation better. Okay. So any questions so far? Or you still taking the notes to try to understand it? So if you already taken down all your notes, and then please open your assignment 1, because in assignment 1 you have the question 4 is kind of like similar to this, and try to solve the question 4 in your assignment 1, and then you can submit your assignment 1 today. Okay. So next class we will keep moving forward, and I probably will using about 10 to 15 minutes to given a quiz for this one, using the first method we're teaching here today to do the conceptual S meeting. And I will require you guys to using the Excel to perform it. So just make sure you have those information already and you understand how to perform the hand calculation. So in this time, I will not upload this one to the Blackboard. So, but when we finish the quiz, we go through the quiz, I will upload the quiz solutions within the Excel sheet on the Blackboard. Okay, do you have a question? Say again. I did not get it. Formula? No, I will. Yeah, you are putting the formula in your Excel, but I will not upload this one to the Blackboard until we finish the quiz. Okay, go ahead. The quiz will be doing with Excel. I will upload my notes. Yes, I will upload notes and also the recording for this class. Yes. It is our assignment 1 for this class. This is 3:58. Okay, so assignment 1 we have broken it down into 4 questions, and we did it one by one when we're teaching the first 3 methods, and this is the first one. So you should be able to do it today or either this week, right? It's set up on Thursday, right? So if the assignment 1 is set up due by Thursday, then it will be due by Thursday. I will not change it anymore. So I have an extended due date. So anyway, it's very quite easy question. Only 1 equation you can solve it. Please open your assignment 1 for the question 4, and please do it and submit either today or Thursday, right? Thursday should be before the class. So basically you have 2 or 3 more days to do it. Yeah, if it's due Thursday, then it's due Thursday. Assignment 1. I think that's all, and you guys can go ahead to perform the assignment 1, because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So only 13 here today. So two or three of them is going to the competition, and I think one another is going to the HA. So basically we have here, so 13, 14 here. So yes. So we just announced that we have a quiz on Thursday. It's same question like this one, and do with Excel. Okay? Yeah. So I'm going to stop the recording.